Takahiro Sunada was born on January 19, 1973 in Japan, where he grew up in a culture deeply passionate about long-distance running. From a young age, Sunada showed interest in athletics, inspired by Japan's rich tradition of marathons and endurance events. The country's long-standing history of producing strong-distance runners through events like the Ekiden Relays had a significant influence on his decision to pursue running. Growing up, Sunada's determination and work ethic were evident. He trained rigorously during his school years, often participating in local running competitions and road races. While his peers focused on track events, Sunada was drawn to longer distances, where his endurance and mental toughness began to shine. His potential became apparent during his high school and university years, where he performed admirably in collegiate competitions. Sunada's commitment to his craft, combined with the structured training programs provided by Japanese running coaches, prepared him for a professional career in long-distance running. Transition to the marathon and ultra-distance races. Takahiro Sunada began his professional running career in the 1990s. Unlike many athletes who initially focused on track events before transitioning to road races, Sunada gravitated early towards marathon running and even longer ultra-distance challenges. This focus on endurance events reflected his preference for disciplined pacing and the mental resilience required to excel over long distances. The late 1990s and early 2000s marked the peak of Sunada's career, during which he gained national recognition and started competing internationally. His dedication to mileage-intensive training and careful race preparation set him apart from his contemporaries in Japan. Sunada became particularly well known for his ability to endure grueling conditions in races while maintaining impressive speed. His performances on the global stage began attracting attention, especially as he pushed the boundaries of ultra-distance running, career peak and world record performance. The defining moment of Takahiro Sunada's career came on March 5, 1998, when he made history at the Ome 100 km ultra-marathon in Japan. In an extraordinary display of endurance, Sunada set a world record for the 100 km distance, clocking a time of 6 hours, 13 minutes, and 33 seconds. This achievement was groundbreaking and cemented Sunada's place in the history of ultra-distance running. At the time, the record showcased his unmatched stamina and mental strength, as running 100 kilometers at such a pace was considered an incredible feat. Sunada's performance reflected meticulous preparation, physical conditioning, and a deep understanding of pacing, critical skills for success in ultra-marathon racing. The record not only brought him international acclaim but also inspired runners worldwide to pursue ultra-distance events. Sunada's success demonstrated that human endurance could be stretched beyond conventional marathon distances, pushing the limits of what was thought possible in long-distance running. His achievement stood as a world best for several years and remained a milestone in ultra-running history. Main achievements. Takahiro Sunada's career highlights are defined by his world record and consistent performances in long-distance events. 100 km world record. Set in 1998 with a time of 6:13:33. Success in ultramarathons, consistent performances in Japan's prestigious ultra-distance events, including the Ome 100 km ultramarathon. Ambassador for Japanese distance running, promoting endurance running through his achievements and dedication. Sunada's 100 km world record remains his most significant accomplishment, as it showcased his physical and mental toughness, earning him recognition not only in Japan but also among the global ultra-running community. Impact on Japanese long-distance running. Takahiro Sunada played an influential role in Japanese athletics during the late 1990s and early 2000s. While Japan has long been known for its success in marathon running, Sunada's achievements in ultra-distance events brought greater attention to these extreme endurance races within the country. His world record performance encouraged other Japanese athletes to explore ultra-marathon running, a discipline that was still relatively niche compared to the marathon. Sunada became a symbol of resilience and determination, embodying the spirit of Japanese athletics. In addition to inspiring future generations of runners, Sunada contributed to the growing popularity of ultra-running events in Japan. His success showcased the importance of discipline, proper training, and mental fortitude in achieving success over extended distances. Challenges and later years. Following his world record-setting performance, Takahiro Sunada continued to participate in long-distance and ultra-marathon events. But maintaining his earlier dominance proved challenging. The physical demands of ultra-running began to take a toll on his body, as injuries and fatigue became recurring issues. The immense stress placed on joints, muscles, and the cardiovascular system during ultra-distance events often shortens athletes' competitive careers, and Sunada was no exception. As younger competitors emerged on the ultra-running scene, Sunada began focusing on fewer races and shifted toward other roles within the running community. In his later years, Sunada remained connected to the sport as a mentor and coach, sharing his knowledge and experience with up-and-coming runners. His dedication to promoting long-distance running in Japan and encouraging athletes to test their limits left a lasting impact on the country's endurance running culture.